Good morning. Today is Friday, November 8th. I'm Corva Coleman from NPR News, and here are today's top stories. President-elect Donald Trump has tapped his campaign manager, Susie Wiles, to be his next White House chief of staff. NPR's Franco Ordonez reports Wiles will be the first woman to serve in the role.
Trump touted Susie Wiles as helping him make history. In a statement, he said, quote, "Susie's a tough, smart, innovative, and is universally admired and respected." Trump went on to say the role was well-deserved and that she would make the country proud. Wiles has worked for Trump's political operation off and on since 2016. She's widely credited with leading Trump's most disciplined campaign operation. Wiles did so quietly, remaining largely in the background and avoiding media and public appearances. She declined to speak on election night, for example, when Trump called her to the stage during his victory speech in West Palm Beach. Trump called her the Ice Maiden. Franco Ordonez, NPR News, West Palm Beach.
Exit polls show more Latino voters backed Kamala Harris than those who chose Donald Trump. But data also show that Democrats have been winning fewer Latino votes in the past several presidential elections. Political consultant Mike Madrid says that's because Latino voters are leading an emerging group of working-class voters. He says many are leaving the Democratic Party as they become more pocketbook voters rather than aligning with racial or ethnic identity issues.
There's a lot of evidence to suggest that Latinos are becoming a more economic populist voter. There's very little evidence suggesting they're becoming more conservative. And that's an important distinction. Because when Donald Trump talks about no taxes on tips, restrictionist in trade, closing the border, he's really speaking to the angst of a lot of these blue-collar workers.
He spoke to NPR's All Things Considered. Some congressional races remain too close to call, and that means it's still not yet clear which party will control the House of Representatives. Republicans have flipped control of the Senate and will hold at least 53 seats. The Senate races in Arizona and Nevada have not yet been called. The Prime Minister of the Netherlands says he is horrified by violent clashes between pro-Palestinian protesters and Israeli soccer supporters last night in Amsterdam. NPR's Rob Schmitz reports that Dutch police say this led to the arrest of 62 people.
Amsterdam police say they've launched an investigation into multiple violent incidents involving fans of an Israeli soccer team who clashed with pro-Palestinian protesters following a match between a Tel Aviv club and a local Amsterdam team. Police say 5 people have been hospitalized and that they are aware of reports involving a hostage situation and possible missing persons, but have not been able to confirm them. Dutch Prime Minister Dick Schoof called the attacks on Israeli fans anti-Semitic and completely unacceptable. He promised Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu that the perpetrators would be identified and prosecuted.
This is NPR.